Every lock has a prize, and every key opens something best left shut. Deep in the dark where the secrets hide, we open the vault at the end of the night. Stories and scares, the fights we found, from ringside noise to haunted sound. Turn the handle, feel it pull you in. Once inside, let the fun begin. For vault dwellers, we go down below into the darkness where the stories grow. For friends in the dark, we stand our ground. Open the vault if you dare stick around. Welcome to the vault.
Welcome back inside the vault. In Derry, every 27 years, something wakes up. It doesn't just hunt children, it feeds on fear, silence, and the things the town refuses to remember. Tonight, we're stepping back into the It universe with HBO's Welcome to Derry, a story that shows us what happened long before the Losers Club ever picked up the rock. If you see a red balloon floating by, don't follow it. We're going to walk through the full series, the timeline, the characters, the mythology, the connections to It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, the real-world horror baked into the story, and why Derry itself might be the true villain. So go ahead, lock the doors, turn out the lights, grab your popcorn, and let's unlock the vault. Welcome to the Four Vault Dwellers podcast. My name is Dustin.
My name is Austin. And Luke.
My name is Rachel with Lou.
My name is Emma.
In this episode, we are covering the HBO series It Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to
Derry?
Yep.
Yeah. This is the prequel from It. And this one dives into his origin story.
It Welcome to Derry isn't a remake, and it isn't a sequel. It's a prequel series designed to expand the mythology of Stephen King's It by focusing on Derry's past, not just Pennywise. The series takes place decades before It Chapter 1, during an earlier cycle of violence, and shows us how the town repeatedly allows evil to thrive by ignoring it, excusing it, or outright participating in it. Unlike the movies, this story isn't centered on one group of kids fighting back. It's about a town that's already lost, and the people inside it who either fight the darkness or help it spread. This series is set during a previous 27-year cycle of Pennywise's feeding, long before Bill Denborough, Beverly Marsh, or Mike Hanlon. What we're watching is essentially the history Mike only read about in It Chapter 1. The fires, the disappearances, the violence that never gets explained. This is the stuff the town buried.
Yes.
And it's amazing to me how much the town ignores, or do they forget?
Yeah.
Or like how they say, like when you grow up, children can see spirits in a certain age that they grow out of that. Maybe they grew out of that having the fear
Right.
Yeah.
to even can't bother with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how the series links to the movies, but it makes you think so hard.
I was really thinking. I was really into it.
Plus, it's also been almost 7-8 years since the movies came out.
Yeah.
Almost going on a decade.
Yeah.
And I like how it's like in the 1990s. Like the setting.
It's
It's not 1990s.
1990s. Yeah.
It's
When is it?
1950s. Am I correct?
Wait.
62.
1960s.
Okay.
See?
Like it has that theme of what it was like back in the
Yes.
Yeah, and this one changed it up in the movies because this is talking about the kids, the government, and the town in general.
And again, we have the government behind stuff.
Yeah, every time.
Well, much like the films, the series follows a group of kids, but instead of destined heroes, these kids feel more like witnesses. They see things first, they feel things first, and they're the first ones the town refuses to believe. What makes Welcome to Derry different is how much time it spends on the adults. Law enforcement, parents, authority figures, and the military. These aren't background characters, they active participants in Derry's decay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pennywise is used sparingly but deliberately. When he appears, it's not just a scare, it's to manipulate, divide, and feed off the town's worst instincts,
Yeah,
which feeds into why he wasn't revealed until episode 5.
Yeah, and this one is showing that Pennywise isn't the form. It is, but
It's multiple things.
yeah, it's multiple. It's not just
In the
just
words of
clown.
Ice9 Kills, it's everything you know and everything you fear. He uses your fear, so whatever your fear is, that's what he shows you. It's not just Pennywise.
Yeah, and the fans, I heard that they were so mad. Why didn't they have Pennywise in it more? But this one's actually focusing more about what it really is.
You know,
It's not just the clown. It's actually different forms. It's not, one thing.
Of things that you fear.
I kind of understand that, but didn't really like how it was just like a weird alien thing too.
But that's what it is. It
And
is
I was
an
like,
alien.
and I was like, I thought you said it was it, like when I was watching it, and it was like, I thought you said it was it, and I was
like
like,
as in Pennywise?
yeah,
Okay,
the
so
whole time.
Pennywise has become this character that everyone associates with the movie It.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say though, right?
But the alien form is actually whatever you fear. So, if Pennywise or It would come after us, what's your worst fear?
Slugs.
Okay, so it would probably come in a form of a slug to you. To me, it would be spiders.
Oh my god.
To
I don't know
you,
about that. You might have a werewolf coming to your front door.
yeah. Very true, very true. For
Yeah.
Austin, it would probably be a dog.
Yeah.
What about you, Dustin?
Bees.
Bees?
Bees.
I don't know, Luke. Who probably
Luke's seriously not afraid of anything right now, so...
Yeah, I have no idea.
Might just be Tom Petty.
Yeah, and this one I liked it more because it's not just about it. The clown. It's
But if you read the book,
Yeah.
you know that it's more than just the clown.
Wait, they have the book, right?
what?
The
Yes,
movie
it is based off
a
a
book
novel.
by Stephen King.
Now I gotta read the book.
Yes.
You can't read.
I'll read
I
it.
have audiobooks.
Yeah.
That's okay. I really want to... I think I might have a copy of it at home. I actually want to sit down and read the novel now.
Yeah. Because it ties more back to his origin story.
Well, you need to find it because I really want to read it now.
Not there's always a library.
Yeah.
So, going back to the Stephen King novel, It, we also discovered that it goes back to other novels of his. So, I realized that Dick Hanlon is actually a character that was in Shining.
Yeah.
There was also callbacks to The Shining in episode 4, I want to say.
And 8. They all are, really.
Oh yeah.
Well, they had the 2 twin girls.
That is the
That's-
character from The Shining, and that
Yes.
ability he has is The
Yeah.
Shining.
Yes. But I didn't realize that so many of his novels were linked together.
Oh. I did not know.
So The Shining might be in the universe. That'll be.
Clearly, it is in the universe,
We
along
don't
with some
know.
others. I just don't know what they are.
So let's get into this episode by episode. Episode 1, The Pilot. In 1962, Matty Clemens begs the family to take him out of Derry, but their behavior grows disturbingly strange until the mother gives birth to a mutant baby that attacks him. 4 months later, Major Leroy Hanlon arrives at the Derry base and faces a racist incident. Meanwhile, Lily Bainbridge has a terrifying vision of Matty singing with bloody fingers in her drain. Her friend Marge Truman, Teddy Earth, and Phil Macon dismiss her until Teddy also suffers a horrific hallucination of a human lampshade. Investigating Matty's disappearance, the group meets Ronnie Grogan, who reveals she has also heard children singing the same eerie song in the sewers. Leroy survives an ambush with the help of his partner and friends, Paulie Russo. Lily, Ronnie, Teddy, Phil, and his sister Susie search for answers at a movie theater. There, a film shows Maddie accusing them before unleashing the mutant baby, which kills everyone except Lily, whom Ronnie manages to save. So a lot of the characters in this is our first time seeing them in anything notable.
Yeah.
But Lily Bainbridge, played by Clara Stack. Ronnie Grogan, played by Amanda Christine. Will Hamlin, played by Blake Cameron James. Maddie Clements, played by Mike Eckert. Teddy Uris, played by Mikkel Karen Fiddler. Phil Malkin, played by Jack Mallet Legwalt. Susie Malkin, his sister, played by Matilda Legwalt. So they are related.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Morgan Truman, played by Matilda Lawler, known for Evil in the Santa Clauses TV series. Major Leroy Hanlon, played by Jovan Adepo. Hank Grogan, played by Steven Ryder, the voice actor in GTA 5 and is in Shameless.
Wait, what was his name again?
Steven Ryder.
Can't remember.
Hank Grogan, he's the one that was accused of
Can you
murder, my
show me a
bad.
picture of him? Cause
He's the black guy that they're hunting down.
oh, okay. Because I seen it, I knew he looked familiar, and it was
Yeah.
from Shameless.
He's the one that owns the movie theater.
Okay.
Captain Russo, who is played by Rudy Mancuso. He's known for The Flash in the movie. Dick Halloran, Chris Chalk, known for GTA 4 voice actor in the reboot Perry Mason series from 2020.
Oh.
And General Shaw, played by James Remar, known for The Warriors, Miracle on 34th Street, Psycho, Too Fast, Too Furious, Pineapple Express, and Dexter.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a lot.
What do we have on episode 1?
So this one, man, this one was like, wow, because this kid's dying.
I know. I thought the same thing. Like I was like,
Like,
'cause
where,
I
where's
wanted-
the show go from here?
I wanted
Yeah.
to see
They
these
killed off half
people.
their cast.
Like I wanted to see these people in the whole episode, and it was like so sad at the end because
They all got taken out by the crazy
Suck
bat
it,
baby.
yeah.
Me too.
But it was like wow. Like I thought the same thing, Austin. Literally.
Yeah, this one, like, I like
Took
the
main characters
Yeah, I
and
like
killed them
the-
off immediately.
Yeah, and I'm
Main
like
characters
so
from
sad.
the artwork that they showed right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they released new artwork.
yeah.
But overall,
It was,
I thought it was pretty good.
It was bold.
Like
Yeah.
I thought it was good, but I didn't. You know.
No.
So we did discover that they made a mistake in filming or
Yes, we did.
Yes, we
something
did.
at the end
I
when
think
they're
they
in.
mixed up scenes in the theater
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you see an extra person get killed that doesn't exist.
yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and two of them, it was like they killed off the same character instead of two different characters, like you were led to believe.
Or like I said, they showed him getting caught before being swung up in the air
Yeah.
after they already swung him in the air.
Yeah, we were like, I
We
pointed
watched
it
that
out
scene
first.
a couple
and then,
of times.
Where's this extra kid come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one gets dragged, like,
Down
okay,
the alley.
the one,
Down the aisle.
yeah, that goes over to the thing, whatever, bam,
The
the
Jewish boy
Yeah.
gets dragged up the aisle,
Yeah.
and then he jumps the one with the green coat over the back row.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
did that after he already threw him into the glass.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I do not know what I'll be like feeling if that would ever happen to me. Like you
What?
get these.
If it ever happened to her.
Yeah.
Well, stay out there, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And so I found, me and her found out a bunch of these, they tied up some of the characters in this to the 20
The movie cast.
Yeah. The Jewish kid was the uncle of, what was that guy's name? Stanley. Uncle Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Uris.
Yeah. But if you see the brother of his has this like thing on his head.
Yarmulke.
Yeah. And that is actually his dad.
Oh,
Yep.
I
Makes
found
sense.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and Will, the black kid,
Mhm.
I liked him. He was a good character.
He's the father of
Mike Hanlon.
Mike Hanlon.
Yes.
From the It movies.
And his father is actually the grandfather you see in the first one. So that's doing the farm with him. That's his grandfather.
Mhm.
That's him. And I was thinking about I would say about and when the episode happens, but when the kid got dragged down in the water and stuff, we found out that it was actually him in the building because his mom and dad died in the building.
No.
Like this stuff connects really quick. Like if you
And if you
think
ain't
about
paying
it, you know what I'm
attention
saying?
or you ain't seriously thinking of just the character-wise, you're not gonna.
You're
It's
lost.
not gonna click right away. It's just not. We watched it twice. We watched the whole thing twice, and the second time around, I actually paid attention to the characters a little more, and that's how I discovered most of the connections.
That's why it took me so long during the day to get it done, because like I was like really thinking and pausing.
like I like this one especially because then like this one's tying back to the original cast losers. Like the one is Richie's mom, and you know
And we
Will is-
discovered that in for sure
Yeah.
in the very last episode of Welcome to Derry.
Yeah.
We had already kind of figured it out by then, but
Yeah. It made sense. I mean, it kind of tied it up, but her, who's her name?
Marge?
I hated her in the beginning. Did you? Any of you? I hated her.
She was
She was a
trying to
follower.
fit in. She was
Yeah.
a bully just trying to fit in.
I liked her a little bit after. Like she's
I kind
She's
of
alright.
liked her, but
I love how she names her kid after
yeah.
the love interest.
and I liked the Will guy. Is that his name?
I mean, I liked all the cast, but the who's the main girl's name?
Lily Bainbridge.
Yeah.
I didn't think she could act for crap.
I heard she actually had to lose some weight in this. Yeah, and she had to like shrink down a little bit because in between this, they had like a year because of the writing strike thing. So they grew up, you know what I mean, and she had to shorten down because she was a little too tall. I found out. Wow, because you're putting all that effort in that. She might not even be in the next season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it.
Well,
but
I don't see how she will be in the next season because the next season's already confirmed.
Yeah.
They're going back to 1935, I want to say.
Something like that.
Really? They're making another one?
They're making
You didn't
two
know about
more.
that?
1935, 32, something like that.
Oh, I'm excited now, cause like I was like really into that.
But we'll have more on that in a little bit.
Did you like any of these characters in this? Like, I like them better than. I mean, I like two guys that got killed, but then they got killed. So
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked them, but there's other characters that come after that are a little better up on it.
yeah. If you were in that situation, what would you do?
What situation you gotta be a little
Theater.
more specific.
Theater scene at the end. What if that happened to you? What
I already know
What would
I'm
you do?
dead because I ain't running, so I'll just go find the popcorn.
Let yourself die.
I'll be just getting away when the other person's getting killed.
I mean, I might die.
Saying she'd let her friends behind.
But you, Dustin, what would you do?
Try to see if you can go behind the screen.
Can you survive?
Luke
have
would
to-
climb under the chair.
So let's dive into episode 2, The Thing in the Dark. The police investigate Ronnie's father, Hank, suspecting him in the children's murders. Leroy believes the attack was the work of Soviet spies, while racist Sergeant Masters is imprisoned for it. Charlotte tries to stop a fight in Derry with adults glaring at her. Ronnie experiences a vision of her dead mother. The army searches for something in the woods with Dick Halloran observed by Native Americans. Ronnie tells Lily about her vision and they discuss the story Lily gave the police. Will, Leroy's son, struggles to fit in but befriends Ronnie and Rich. General Francis Shaw reveals he staged the attack to test Leroy's fear. explaining that only Leroy can retrieve a weapon that inspires overwhelming fear. After another vision, Lily returns to Juniper Hill. Meanwhile, the army discovers a car filled with corpses, which is a beacon to locate the weapon.
So this is the episode that we find out that the reason they have Hanlon there because he was hurt in Korea and now has no fear. So it makes sense to have him come in to find it.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has no fear. This is the perfect person to send in to find it.
Yep.
Because it can't use anything against him.
Yeah.
What form is he going to take?
Yep.
So, this episode contained a couple of the original cast, but introduced us to several new members, which included Rich Santos, played by Arian S. Cara,
My favorite.
Charlotte Hanlon, the wife of Major Leroy, played by Taylor Page, known for The Toxic Avenger.
The new one?
Yep.
Oh.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief Clint Bowers, played by Peter Alderbridge, known for Saw 6, The Umbrella Academy, and In the Dark.
Really?
I don't remember him in the
Wait, which one?
Academy.
The cop. The police chief.
Clint
Are you
Bowers,
serious?
who we find out later is also father to Henry Bowers in It Chapter 1.
Yep.
Rose, played by Kimberly Guerrero. I knew I was going to do that when I saw it.
What? Kimberly Spears.
No. Rose, played by Kimberly Guerrero, who is the Native American woman.
Oh, okay.
She is known for the film adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time,
Oh.
Oh.
I did not know.
the book in the Stranger Things. Danielle, her grandson, nephew, I'm not sure what he was. Joshua Ojek, known for X-Men Days of Future Past. Stan Church, the Butcher, played by Larry Day.
Okay, so Stan Kirsch, I had put together is Ingrid Kirsch's husband.
Yeah, his.
Ingrid Kirsch ends up being Pennywise's daughter,
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle,
Yep.
as well as
The old lady
no.
in the nursing home.
Yes, she also is the old lady in a nursing home, which shows up in It Chapter 2 in Beverly's old apartment.
Tell me this now. How would she be alive in chapter 2? Because they're grown ups, you know what I'm saying? And
But
this-
it was
Flashback.
it.
But I know, but in it, the first one, she was 82. So.
Yes,
there's no
but
way.
you got to remember, she always says, anybody that dies in Derry never really dies.
She said that in the
Yep.
second one.
So she is, she's sort of just its
She was-
version.
She was creepy.
Yeah, she is. But she was also the guy that was fleeing the police. Hank Grogan.
He was the butcher.
She would no,
Right? Wait, what?
no.
The
The
movie
butcher
theater.
was Stan.
Stan.
Stan, that's her husband.
Yeah.
But Hank Grogan was her.
Well,
She was his mistress.
the one she was cheating with.
Oh, yeah.
That he didn't tell the cops where he was.
She
was like-
had a lot going on everywhere.
Yep.
I have something for that episode, a Pacific episode. I'm not saying it now, but I'm just saying. I have something for that. I didn't want to say it now, you know what I'm saying? We're in this episode. So, I saw in this episode, there's these red cans. I'm going to show you guys here. See these red
Yes.
cans? See these red cans? Mm-hmm. You see that red can?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
pretty
yes,
sure
that's-
baking powder.
That's the one from The Shining. It's in The Shining. Yeah.
Oh.
I did not know. I didn't pick that up.
Yeah. We also use real
But then
pickles.
again, it took me a while to figure out that the guy that had the shine decoloring was the same guy that was in The Shining.
Yeah.
I mean, different actor, but
Yeah.
same character.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this one, also, funny enough, you know the pickle scene? Mm-hmm. So when they did that, they had to move all they did it so very well.
Lou.
I think they did. And also they used real pickles in this scene. In that scene, all those pickles.
Could you imagine smelling like pickles the rest of the day?
And not only that, the pickles scene was like I was like so creeped out because like it looked so weird.
But that was her father because he worked in the pickle factory.
Yeah, I know.
And he was
In a pickle accent.
supposedly they found parts of him in jars of pickles.
Yeah.
They
But
didn't,
that was just creepy though, of how they did that. I'm like, every time I'm gonna go into the pickle aisle, I'm gonna think of that probably.
I mean, I think it was stunk on set. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely has an imagination because that was great.
Yeah, and this one shows this who's the Indian girl?
Rose.
Yeah.
I liked
She-
her.
Yeah, her. Was it in this one where they showed the store? Was it Second Rose or something? The store. She was in that store. Remember? I'm not sure. But that's the same store. That. Who is this?
Oh, you're talking about the
When they remember in it chapter 2 when I don't want to say the wrong name. The one bought silver. Remember it was in the window. Bill, yes.
the
That was
pawn
a-
shop. He was in the secondhand pawn shop or whatever.
That's where Stephen King was. Yeah. What'd you
She
think
ran
about?
the store
Yeah.
at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think about this episode?
It was good. We got to meet some new characters.
Yeah, we met Richie and Will. Correct. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So they, this one, I don't know. This one was very racist because of the when it was timed. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was very creepy when everybody was just staring at them at their own house. You know what I'm saying? Because they're black. Remember? They came out and they were like, I don't know if we're wanted here.
It was
You know
a
what I'm saying?
different time back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Anything else for episode 2?
Not really.
no, not really.
So let's float on into episode 3. Now you see it. In 1908, a young General Shaw is pursued by a terrifying man until Rose, a Native American girl, rescues him and explains what the creature is. The two grow close and spend the entire summer together before Shaw leaves Derry. Present time, Lily is discharged from Juniper Hills and teams up with Ronnie to gather visual evidence to clear Hank's name. After finding nothing useful in the car, Shaw sends Halloran to use his psychic abilities, triggering visions of soldiers dying in war and bodies drifting before Leroy pulls him back from falling out of the helicopter. Shaw later confronts Rose at her pawn shop about her cease and desist letter, hiding the true purpose of the evacuation. Meanwhile, Lily and Ronnie recruit Will and Rich, who claim the entity is an evil, or Saya, and the group attempts a summoning ritual in the cemetery. When Rich admits that he isn't sure it will work, they leave only to be chased by visions of Teddy and Susie's spirits. They manage to escape and capture several photos, one revealing a clown. So this was the first episode we've seen any inklings of the Pennywise form of it.
Was this?
Can I just say that the cemetery scene made me crazy because why didn't they have that camera wrapped around their wrist? They kept dropping the camera.
But when they revealed the clown, I was like so scared.
But did you know that wasn't really Pennywise?
And Periwinkle.
It was
I know.
Periwinkle. It was Ingrid dressed up in her outfit.
but it was like, it was just so creepy.
She was hoping that they summoned her dad.
Wasn't this one the one they showed the flashback back to where his origin? Like is this one? Yes. So this one I saw the director in this one in the beginning. I saw him in there. He was also in episode 7. I think this episode really showed like I like this one way better than the first 2 episodes, honestly, because it is showing more of it, you know what I mean, his origin and stuff, and
Yeah, I
new
did
stuff.
too.
You know what I
I
mean?
liked how they had just the clown. I didn't like the little creature. That was creepy.
So the cast and crew breakdown for this one is all the same except for the introduction of Ingrid Kirch, played by Madeline Stowe.
She plays it very well for all the different directions she was playing in. you know, being the mistress, being a wife, and Pennywise's daughter.
I know.
She also worked at Juniper Hills
Yeah.
Asylum.
It showed that who's in charge in the government?
General Shaw.
Yes, he's they show a flashback of him when he was little, so he actually saw it before. He went
7 years prior, or however many years it was in the cycle. Yeah.
And he really wasn't disclosing that information either.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Just the
I like
roads.
how the Indians came in.
Well, if you watch the movie in Chapter 2, Mike Holleran has this thing that he brings back that he talks to the Indians about.
I don't know that name. With the boxes, yeah.
Yeah, there was a
They
box
were-
used, and they showed him how to use the box to get rid of it, to kill it.
Yeah, and this one,
So I like the fact
Yeah.
that they brought back in the Indians and the true background the whole way back. From
Yeah,
when-
you are right on that one.
yeah.
is in the third season they're gonna cover that, right? They go, yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know, hopefully in the second season we see more about this. You know what I'm saying? Like about
That's
him and
going to be more of the massacre. The
Yeah.
ironworks, I
No,
believe.
no.
The fire at the Black Box. Is that what it's called? The Black Box?
I think so. Is it?
no.
So season 2 is expected to focus on the Bradley gang shooting,
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
and season 3 is expected to cover the catastrophic ironworks explosion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was close. Yeah.
Did you like this episode, Dustin?
Yeah.
Emma?
A little bit.
I liked when they Richie acts like he knew everything. He's like, oh, my uncle said this and that. And then they're doing it, and then he's like, I gotta go take a piss. And then they're like, you're not supposed to leave. Oh, we can leave. I don't think he knew what
Yeah,
he
that was
doing.
the ritual in the cemetery.
cemetery.
That was
It,
funny.
it really looked like Stranger Things. Didn't
kinda
it? Come
did.
on.
Way, yeah.
All that, like, all the ground and
Yeah.
the red and stuff. You know what I mean? That's all I
Anything
have.
else for
How about
episode
you,
3?
Mommy?
Oh, I like the fact that they went back in time and told us a little bit more about what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I like to learn new things, you know what I mean?
And I like the fact that these Native Americans are the keepers and they're like
I
gatekeepers.
know. I did like that too.
So now we know why Derry is the only town affected.
Yeah.
So let's dig our way into episode 4. The great swirling apparatus of our planet's function. The group brings their photos to Bowers, but the spirits no longer appear. Leroy takes Will fishing. There Will has a vision that tells him that he will die in flames. Leroy pulls him out and sees real burns. Will warns that there is something evil in Derry. Later he theorizes with his friends that the evil feeds on fear. Charlotte visits Hank, who admits he was having an affair with a married white woman that night. Marge attempts to prank Lily but is overwhelmed by a vision in which her eyes burst, injuring the one before Lily intervenes. Will then sees a clown staring at him from his window, and Leroy finds a red balloon when he goes outside. Meanwhile, Halloran enters the mind of Tanielle versus nephew, and learns the entity's origins, of how it grew stronger every time he killed, and how the natives imprisoned it beneath what would later become Derry. Tanielle finally reveals that the entity is in the Niebolt Street house.
This
The
one I like.
Niebolt Street house is very significant even in the movies.
Yep.
Yeah. And
It was different.
That was one of the main ways to get to the sewers through the well in the basement.
Yeah.
Yes.
the main way,
The
like
house
where he
looks-
goes.
And the kids from the Losers Club in the movies discover this and they ultimately destroy
I was
the whole
really
thing.
into this episode.
This one was wow because that ending, cutting her eyes.
I know, cutting her eyes. I was like, oh my god, I
When her
liked
eyes
her.
turned to slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Snails.
watching
Snails.
Yeah.
something
About
that made the
snails.
snail eyeballs like get really big so that they could be found by their prey, and that's what happened to her. I thought that was very creative. I loved it.
I did
So
not
remember
like
your
that.
slug thing, you might turn into slug eyes.
Dude, that was painful. Like, remember when she was starting to, like,
Stab herself.
that
It
the
was
first
such
time
a
I was
great
looked away,
scene,
you know what I
though.
mean? Like,
I was like, no, not her.
I thought she
And
was
you're
dead for
creeping
sure.
me out.
Did it creep you out too, Luke?
Yeah.
He kept asking, "What happened to her eyeballs? What happened to her eyeballs?"
This one, especially, like, this one was my favorite out of all of them.
To be
I think-
honest, it was. To be honest, it was pretty good with this eyes.
Yeah, and who's that one girl? Richie's mom? Oh my god.
Marge.
Yes, I can't believe she did that, make her think that guy was into her. Because he was trying to mess with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that was just part of her trying to fit in and be a bully to her so-called
Mean
friend.
Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of Mean Girl references out of this with that group.
Yeah. In this one, I never looked away at a scene ever, but this one, like, I can't believe they even did that. That was creative. It was something different. You know what I
It
mean?
was.
That was the same stream where it was. This, like, I liked when showed more of it. You know what I mean? When Will got pulled into the water, and then he saw his dad, and he was like, "Oh, I think something's at Derry," and now he's more focused. Like, I would have thought he would have knew beforehand, but at least, you know what I mean?
And he thought it was his father, an image of his father. And this goes back to what we talked about earlier, where we discover when we watch the movies, it's actually him dying in the fire.
Yeah, and not because they said he was scared that his dad would crash, right? Am I right?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure. And that it really showed then, if you actually watched the first movie, you understand that he actually. Yeah, I thought right away, I was like, did he really? You know what I mean?
Let's jump into the episode we were all waiting for. Episode 5, 29 Neibolt Street. Shaw tells Leroy his plan is to seize the pillars that contain the entity so they can control it. The kids find Maddie at their meeting spot, and he reveals Phil is alive. The Native Americans warn that, as always, when the entity wakes, a deadly act will occur before it returns to sleep for 27 years. Rose urges Shaw to stop pursuing it, but he refuses. Hank is sent to Shawshank, but the bus crashes and he escapes. The kids, joined by Maddie and newcomer Marge, enter the sewers to find Phil and take Lily's mother's pills, only to become drugged. The army enters with Tanielle, but the mission goes awry. The kids discover their friends' bodies just as Maddie turns into Pennywise, the dancing clown,
Yep.
forcing them to flee. Leroy and Polly encounter them. Leroy fires, thinking they are illusions, but Polly intervenes, realizing they are real, and is killed. Pennywise nearly eats Lily, but the pillar stops him, forcing him to retreat. Hank finds Ingrid and tells her how to help him, and she goes to Charlotte. Howard emerges from the sewers and sees a dead Polly.
Wow.
So this is the first one where they link into the novel Shawshank Redemption,
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yep.
pretty cool.
which is also Stephen King, and then
It makes me wonder why
Halloran is
all,
also connected to
how
Shawshank.
Yeah, why?
are all these novels connected to, like, did Stephen King plan that, or did he just, like, come up with something and use the same names?
Yeah.
And, like, how did he do this
I understand where you're coming from.
in so many ways?
And this one really,
like Dick
yeah.
Halloran's the psychic chef in The Shining,
Yeah.
and then there's also references to Shawshank that he might have been like a prison chef there or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and this one honestly, well, this one actually showed more of it, like the
First
Pennywise.
time.
Yeah. And the kid, I felt the beginning was the whole way through was like interesting because Pennywise made the form of that kid,
Mhm.
and they actually really believed that he was alive. I didn't really think he was gonna be alive. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning,
It makes me
kinda-
wonder why he took that, or was it just to lure them all into one place?
I'm pretty sure it was because he was saying to the one girl, "Oh, thank you for making everybody come here," because then he could eat them all.
Mm-hmm.
That's his feeding. You know what I mean? Like I liked when Pennywise lured them. They went by the train where remember where the train went by and walking down the hill, whatever, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a little callback to the original.
Yeah,
Because-
there was the same scene
Yeah.
in the movie.
Yeah, and then when they got down there, I liked when Will's dad was with that partner. I liked his partner.
Mm-hmm. You like how the man of no fear ends up seeing his wife.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he just shots her.
I know.
Just shots.
Shoot.
Shoot,
Oh my
shot.
God.
And then almost shot his kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shot his partner instead.
Just wow. I can't
It
believe
was
that.
definitely a non-stop
Jaw-dropper.
episode.
Then
Yeah.
also leveled up Halloran's abilities, and now he was seeing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
he walked out.
Didn't it get worse?
Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like the closer they were getting, the worse it was getting.
Yeah, and they were right there, like in his lair.
So this
And-
episode introduced one new character,
Yep.
played by Mr. Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Yay.
Yeah.
Famously known for It, Deadpool 2, It Chapter 2, Castle Rock, Barbarian, John Wick Chapter 4, The Crow remake, Nosferatu, and Locked.
Yes. I heard he actually did all the eye rolls and stuff. Like, they didn't have to use too much money for him because he actually knew how to do it. Like his eyes, he knew how to do
It was
cross-eyed.
creepy.
He plays the part
Yeah.
phenomenally.
He plays it
I
very
think
well.
I'm scared of it.
He has plenty more opportunities with Welcome to Derry Season 2, Season 3,
I
and
can't
It
wait.
Chapter 3.
Yeah, I heard.
In
rumors.
chapter 3.
Yep, they confirmed they're going to be doing another movie.
Oh really?
Oh.
I gotta
would that
rewatch
work?
it. I have to rewatch it.
We
Not
we
much.
actually binge watched it, Welcome to Derry, and then turned around and watched It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2, just so we could figure out exactly who links with who.
Yeah. All of them don't connect. I thought the main girl
They
was.
do connect in a way.
Yeah. I really thought
Because Pennywise, it all revolves about him killing the Losers Club.
Yeah.
So he tried to take out this group, and then he's going to go to the next group, which will then be related somehow to them.
Yeah, because
So
in
it's
the
always
end of
gonna
it,
be
she was like,
related to the families.
yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Even at Chapter 3 might be
It's just trying to figure out who.
the kids of the Losers
Who's
that
real,
ended up
who
having to
isn't?
fight because they thought they killed it, but then they went back in time and
And change something.
That really showed, like,
goes
wow.
into like the time travel, which
Well,
then connects
yeah.
into Stranger Things and all that.
I do.
You never
I do
know.
agree.
Because, ain't his, like, It? Like, his name was It?
In the Wrinkle in Time, yeah.
That's creepy. That is very creepy because the one kid in the first movie is in both Stranger Things and It.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, what? What else was in this episode? Was there any flashbacks? When they were...
No, it was just them realizing something isn't right.
Is this the
So
one
this
when...
was him going on the prison bus and then the prison bus getting attacked.
Yep.
Yes.
And then them going down into the sewers and all drugged up.
What was the beginning scene?
Military telling them that they wanted to use Pennywise as like a military weapon.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The military people.
Yep.
I was thinking this one was when his daughter saw him back another 27 years. Remember?
No, I think that was the episode before.
Okay. I
And she
forgot.
sees
I keep
it
getting...
in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into episode 6. In the name of the Father. Leroy scolds Will for going into the sewers and orders him to stay at the base, but Will refuses, leading Leroy to lose control and slap him. Lily shows the group the pillar that saved her and insists on returning to destroy the entity. Ronnie argues fiercely with her. Hank hides in the black spot until Charlotte can get help out of Derry, which frustrates Halloran. When Leroy suggests using Halloran's enhanced gifts to locate the pillars, Halloran becomes furious. Marge confronts her old group of friends, the Patty Cakes, while growing closer to Rich. Lily discovers that Ingrid was the clown the group saw as she was searching for her missing father, the original Pennywise. Ingrid reveals she saw Pennywise, disguised as her father, kill a little girl at Juniper Hill in 1935, and accepted that the entity became her father. She pushes Lily to accept it and go on with her claiming the entity can become her dead father, but Lily flees. Meanwhile, the demoted Bowers receives a tip about Hank's whereabouts and leads a group of armed and masked white men to the black spot. This is the episode when you saw that you were just thinking of.
I liked this episode very well. I loved how they showed how he actually really was. Like, some dumb way, you know what I'm saying? They could have done something dumb, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they did very well with this one.
They did. Towards the end, it got more interesting.
It did, just like any other series. They gotta. Really? Is that what you thought of it? Okay. Okay, that was what Lou thought.
So this episode introduced one new character from the previous episodes. This one had a young Ingrid Kirch, played by Tyler Rushing, known for the Purge TV series, and also Stranger Things, Virginia Creel.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh.
A long time back.
I did not even notice that.
I noticed that from watching it.
Yeah. This episode, I loved it, dived more into detail. And, just everything in this was just wow. It was good.
So it's making us understand Ingrid's mindset for searching for her father and basically offering up a small child to see her her father.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the anonymous tip was...
It was Ingrid.
Yeah.
Yep.
She wanted her to see her father again.
She wanted him to wake up,
Yep.
Yeah.
so she wanted to cause fear and violence.
Yeah, and if you look back in the first one, I actually found this out, and I really didn't notice that. That when the losers were looking at the map and the sewers, you could see the black spot, right? Where that happened. So there was an exact tunnel right there.
Also in the first episode, when Halloran arrives, they go past the black spot, which is still chained around like part of a military base and says like "Don't enter" or something.
Oh, really?
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
notice that.
Just later, and then they move into it later on.
Yeah.
They move into it because they used his special
Treatment.
to have a spot where they could go.
I'm guessing he has more privileges than everybody else, I'm guessing, because he's...
Well, yeah, they want to use his mind and
Yeah.
his powers to find it.
Yep.
And
That has to hurt his head. You know what I mean? Like, every time, like, you touch something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, felt this was a good episode.
Yeah.
And it also calls back to some of the newspaper clippings that the losers find in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is the start of the black spot, right? Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
So let's jump into the penultimate episode of the series, The Black Spot, episode 7. In 1908, Bob Gray, Ingrid's father and Pennywise performer, is lured into the woods by the entity disguised as a child and never returns. In the present, Bowers' mob arrived at the black spot demanding Hank, and when the patrons refuse, they set the building on fire. Halloran saves Hank, Ronnie, and Will, while Rich dies protecting Marge, who survives. Ingrid in her periwinkle costume arrives as Pennywise kills her husband, Stan, after feeding on the victims. Realizing it's not her father, Pennywise shows her the deadlights, leaving her catatonic. Marge and Ronnie inform the paranoid Lily, increasingly attached to the pillar, about Rich's death. Halloran senses Pennywise entered hibernation, leads the military to a pillar, which they remove and burn. While Shaw tells Leroy he intends to free Pennywise and use its power to control Americans, meanwhile, Rose hides Hank, believed to be dead. Pennywise reawakens, appears at Will's house, and captures him.
This was...
This episode had a lot going on.
Yeah, and it was good.
It
And I
was
liked
good.
how the kid started playing the drums.
We had our Titanic moment with the door and the fridge only holds one.
Yeah.
That made my tears. Seriously, that was
It was
like,
very
wow.
sad for children of their age to
Think
think
that.
of, being knights and, all the chivalry that goes with it. I mean, come on now, that was sweet.
It's like Stranger Things.
And we watched this episode live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I think we have
Yep.
a video up there. I sent
Yeah, there's a video.
Yeah. you and Luke.
Luke was so into this, especially this episode. He loved this episode. Every 5 seconds he was, "Where's Pennywise? Where's Pennywise? Where's
Yeah, because he
Pennywise?"
came back into my room saying, "Where's Pennywise?"
Yeah.
I'm like, he'll pop up.
The beginning of this one was wow because they kept that in that when he cleavered his head off. Just wow, and then ate it.
Oh yeah.
The butcher.
Yeah.
And then
Perfect ending for the butcher.
yeah, that's not perfect. I mean,
Well, you know what I mean.
he's eating his
I mean,
brains,
basically,
you know what I
he
mean?
got his
I'm like-
head cleaved.
Yeah, and
It was like so. I don't know. It was shocked me.
Mm.
First.
yeah, and then at the end, I liked how he came back, like he was sleeping and then he just woke up
Yep.
because I'm pretty sure they burnt this
Pillar.
Pillar.
And released him.
Yeah, and if you look back,
Just
the
why?
turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, just why? You guys know it's. Well, they were using him for.
Hoping he'd kill everybody that had fear, and then we just left with all the strong people.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Population
still,
control.
just why?
Yeah,
There's always some dumbass that wants to free the wrong stuff.
I liked when the Will's dad actually stood up to him and everybody at the military base. I mean, I can't believe he didn't get shot or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was kind of outnumbered and you kind of don't look good there, buddy. But also they don't. You know what I'm saying? I wish. I know in this whole series that the adults aren't like they're honestly. Do you really think it's Derry or it? You know what I'm saying? Because it possesses everybody else to be rude.
I think
know what I mean?
very.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to think he's living in the sewers. Maybe it's in the water that make
Maybe.
the adults just turn cheek in a way, because no matter when this happens, the adults think the kids are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they showed them the photos of when they took the photos in the cemetery, the ghost, and it wasn't there. Oh, it's not here. Well, why are you lying? You
But
know
they
what I mean?
did see Periwinkle, and
Yeah.
they didn't say anything. They said
They thought
they
it was a
couldn't
statue.
find her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Or it was a statue. Like, come on now, you know this.
Yeah.
You're out there looking for it, and yet you know this, and you're going to sit there and tell these kids they're crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, are you serious? Like
So it makes you wonder if it's something in the water and the,
sewer.
going through the sewer system into the water, if that's how it controls the adults in the situations.
Yeah, and when Pennywise's daughter saw the deadlights, and when she was gonna stretch it out, you saw she looked at the kids, so she snapped out of it somehow, or it possessed her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, she
nobody
spent
knows.
the rest of her days in Juniper Hill
I thought she would.
because
Do
she kept
something.
talking about her father.
Yeah.
Her father loved to dance.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I love this whole story with all of them, like her, especially because this is honestly it was a different way to show. I mean, did it kind of look like it had a good side?
No.
A little bit now.
No.
No.
No, it was just to
Lure her in.
lure
False
her.
sense of security.
Yeah,
Because he knows he would eat her. You know what I
because
mean?
she didn't seem afraid.
As you seen him licking his lips.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was acting a little not himself. You know what I mean?
Well, like a paper boat going down the rainstorm to the storm drains, let's float on into the finale episode, episode 8, Winter Fire. Under a dense fog, Pennywise kills the school principal and hypnotizes the entire school class, leading them away as Ronnie, Lily, and Marge pursue him. Leroy seeks Halloran's help, and with Rose's tea, they silence the voices and track Lily's dagger. Pennywise separates Marge after sensing her future son, Richie Tozer, will be involved in his death. Halloran freezes the entity long enough to free Will and the other children, but Shaw and the military intervene, killing Tennille and detaining the adults. Pennywise kills Shaw and pursues the children as they try to restore the cage, while the adults subdue the soldiers and shoot Pennywise, slowing him until Rich's spirit helps out, placing the dagger that imprisons him. Marge explains to Lily that the entity experiences time differently and may be acting to avoid its own future death. After Rich's funeral, Ronnie and Will share a kiss before she leaves Derry with Hank. Howard leaves to work as a hotel chef. Shower and honorably discharged Leroy remain in Derry, and Ingrid is institutionalized. 26 years later, Ingrid witnesses Elfrida Marsh's suicide and meets her daughter Beverly.
This one was a good finale.
When I was watching this at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Beverly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know they were going to link them that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Same.
It was like icing on a pie, you know what I mean?
It was like a perfect ending.
Like this one, I liked when Pennywise, it showed his full form because he possessed everybody in that school.
Yeah.
And he usually wouldn't, you know what I mean? But then he got broken out, so he's free. If you look throughout the smoke, there's a person that smiles. That's actually, I'm going to say it's the kid in this chapter 2 that throws the gay people off the bridge. I think that's him. Or it's the bully from the first one. The one that got caught up in the sewer. You know what I mean? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
They're connected
It was
somehow.
in my notebook.
I'm not sure, but this one actually confirmed that Marge, I don't know her. That she's actually yeah,
Marge.
that's Richie's mother.
Which we had already figured out.
Yeah, and they confirmed it, like confirm.
So this episode contained one additional cast member to highlight.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it is the last on-screen appearance for Joan Gregson, who passed away this year. Who was famously known for It Chapter 2.
Yep.
Yep.
She played Ingrid.
All grown up in
Yeah.
the mental asylum.
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't even know she died in June. I'm not gonna lie. I looked online and when this ended, it's like her passed away. I'm like, really?
It's sad because then she didn't even get to see her last performance.
Yep.
So what we have on this final episode before
This
we
episode
do
was
some
great.
wrap-up things.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
And okay, there's no way that those kids aren't broken legs. Have broken legs. You know what I mean? When they got off the deadlights, they're on the ice.
So,
How do they not break anything? Come on, that is ice.
Okay, the other thing that got me was they stopped the car on a dime and they could run just
On ice.
fine across ice. This, it's just not possible.
Yeah. True.
I loved little Richie coming in to help the kids
Flipping them all.
and flipped off Pennywise. That was perfect. I laughed so hard.
yeah, that was just as good as Max flipping off Vecna in that flashback.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when they're in the window, it's
Yeah.
just give you a fucking finger.
The other thing that I liked about this episode was that everyone was nice and settled, and they were all going their separate ways to live a normal life after all this chaos.
Yep.
It really wrapped up very nicely for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
For
agree.
this, yeah. I think they tied it up pretty well. I thought they were gonna have some trouble there, but honestly, it was pretty solid. It was a good final, and it really wrapped up the season
Yeah.
really well.
So what Welcome to Derry does best is recontextualize the films. The sewer system, the way adults ignore violence, the way kids are blamed or silenced. None of that starts with the Losers Club. This series makes it very clear the kids didn't wake the monster, the town did, or more or less the point, the military did.
So my question is, so at the end of the episode, it's 1988, and we see Beverly Marsh's mom hang herself. And that's also the year that Georgie was taken
Yep.
in the first movie. But if he comes around every 27 years, why did he take Georgie in 88 instead of 89 when he awoke for the other kids?
I'm not sure.
It's a good question. I don't understand why it was a year ahead that he took Georgie.
How long is he like awoken?
I mean, every 27 years, but I'm not sure if they exactly say how long the cycle lasts.
Yeah, so 88, I believe it was, would have been the 26-year mark. And then in 89 is when he started going after the Losers Club. But he took Georgie after only 26 years.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite character? Any of y'all? Who's your favorite?
I like Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich gotta
Yeah.
be.
Will.
s-
Is his
You
name?
liked Will?
Yeah.
We knew Luke's was Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise, definitely.
And a little opposite question. What do you not like about this show?
I didn't like having to wait each week for it. I like the Netflix just
Yeah.
sit and watch them all at once.
Yeah, me too.
As much as I agree with that, I actually liked going week to week because that way you could think about what just happened and you had a week to do it
But
before
then you also had a
you.
week to forget.
Yeah.
Well, there's always a recap, or you can rewatch it. What I didn't like about the series in a whole is all of the thinking you had to do.
Yeah, me too.
Like-
Okay.
There were so many characters that linked and you knew they linked, and then your head was just going 100 different directions instead of concentrating on what you were watching. Like, not everybody's going to understand that.
No.
Like, do people that don't get it or haven't seen the movies, do they understand what's even going on? Because, like,
Yeah.
the first time I watched it, I was kind of bored with the first 3 episodes, to be honest. And then I was lost the rest of the time. That's why I
Yeah.
had to re-watch it before we did this.
I liked watching it the second time a lot more.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch it.
But I understood it a little more after
Yeah.
sitting and thinking. But, man, I'm telling you, my
Maybe-
head hurt from thinking.
When season 2 comes out, then I will rewatch season 1.
If you were in Derry, would you leave or would you stay?
Leave.
Well, if all that happened to me, I'd leave.
I would leave.
I would want the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay there at all.
I mean, don't you research before you, like, move into a new town?
But yeah, because the kid and it found out about the history, so they didn't erase it. Like, how.
I would have left. I would have been, bye, Felicia.
So if we're talking overall series impact, not just scores, It Welcome to Derry earns its place in the It universe. So this rating system for this movie, we're going with red It balloons.
Yep.
So Emma, how many red balloons do you give It Welcome to Derry?
3 out of 5.
Okay.
It just wasn't my type of a movie, but it was good.
It's a show.
Same thing, you know what I mean.
Luke gave it 4 balloons. I gave it 3.5 balloons.
Austin.
I give it a 4.5 balloons.
And I gave it 4.5 balloons. And Lou, how many Pennywises did you give It Welcome to Derry?
He gave it 4.
4 Pennywises.
He had a lot to
What?
say during the episodes, but I can't tell if he was just terrified or if he liked it or what.
He's still talking.
Yeah, he's still
I mean,
talking.
I liked it a lot, but I think the lead character kind of drove me down to a.
Yeah.
It could have been a 5, but
Yeah.
I think that she could have done a little bit better. I don't know.
I would have gave it a higher score had I not had to think so hard. Overall, if I wouldn't have had to think so hard, I'm pretty sure I would have given it a higher score because it was an excellent TV series.
Yep.
Then you, Dustin, why did you do 4.5?
I liked it. It answered a lot of the questions you have from watching the It movies, and also
Yes.
then brought back It that we haven't seen in how many years.
Yeah, and we actually see different ways that they actually did it, because honestly, I think they did pretty well with this one. And I think they're going to be. I hope they're going to be good for the next 2, or they might flunk. You know what I mean? They could kind of be down.
if
you know?
they're as good as what it was, for this one, I think they'll do really well. It's already confirmed for 2 and 3.
Speaking of HBO Max's It Welcome to Derry, you can see season 2 in 2027.
If it's not delayed.
Whew. At least we can think.
Because because this one was also delayed by a year too. This was supposed to be out last year, but then writer's strike and stuff. And I was like, where's all the? Because they confirmed this like 2 years or a year before, and it was hyped up. I remember I was so hyped, and then nothing came. No news, nothing. I thought they just stopped. You know what I mean? Like that's how they do.
So the 27-year cycle continues in 2027. So in the end, Pennywise always goes back to sleep, just like Luke.
Yep.
But Derry never wakes up. That's the real horror of Welcome to Derry. Thanks for hanging out with us inside the vault. We'll be back soon with another episode. Until then, stay out of the sewers. Keep your feet off the drains. The vault is sealed, and you'll float too.